Welcome everybody, I am Only Looking Fan Wrestling. Welcome back to ECW, and until we get a TV deal, I'm going to be doing a GCW schedule. Game Changer Wrestling. I'm going to be just doing multiple events, like every week. This time I have a show today. I have a show on Wednesday, week 2. Then I have a show on Thursday, week 2, for a very important reason. Then I have a show, I think, week 3 or 4 on like a Thursday or something. But this is ECW Just Uncredible. The main event will be Steve Corino versus Justin Uncredible for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. We are in the Southeast, so we're in Alabama. And we're in Alabama. And for this episode, we will have 3 shows. It's ECW Just Uncredible, ECW then we're gonna have ECW Homicidal Suicidal Genocidal. I will explain that one when we get to it. And then we have ECW versus APW. That's a little fun little show that's gonna be in New England. Anyway, we start with a pre-show bout that had subpar wrestling but little heat. Kendall Windham defeated Cahagas in 418 by submission for some reason. 54 from Kendall, 13 for Cahagas. Cahagas was local. Also, in real life, he won the NWA World Championship. We start with a 37. Second City Saints, Cole Cabano and Ace Seal defeated Bad Attitude, the NWA World Tag Team Champions, in 751 when Colt Boom Boom Cabano defeated Rick Michaels by pinfall with the Colt 45. Colt was off his game. Ace Steel made his debut. 31 for Ace, 36 for Colt, 40 for Rick Michaels, 35 for David Young. The wrong team definitely won that, but we go next. Johnny Swinga comes out and he insults Alabama. He insults Alabama country music. He makes the same old Alabama jokes. And then Terry Funk comes out and says, "I don't really think you should be insulting country music in Alabama. I'm gonna whoop your ass." So we get a 54. Terry Funk just beats up Johnny Swinger for the fans. It was a decent match. 750. He beat him with a pile driver. Terry Funk's not suited to his gimmick. 36 for Swinger, 48 for Funk. Don Marie did good at ringside. I'm not re-signing Don Marie though, so that's that. Terry Funk's declining, but of course it's 2001. Like, what do you expect? We get a 50 in a decent match. Chris Candido defeated Scotty Anton in 11-16 by pinfall with a blonde bombshell. Scotty was off his game, so he did a 40, but Chris Candido did a 53, and they had pretty good chemistry, so yeah. We get a 69 after Chris Candido celebrating, but then Lance Storm comes out. They have a little stare down. 2 former rivals, teammates, long history between these two. We get a co-main event and a decent match. Jamie Noble defeated Spike Dudley in 15:54 by pinfall with a diving leg drop. His gimmick did average 64 for Jamie Noble, 49 for Spike. Spike Dudley isn't really the greatest, is he? Jamie Noble cuts a promo, and we get our main event, Steve Corino versus Justin Uncredible, which does a 61, and the bout had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Steve Corino defeated Justin Uncredible in 1944 by pinfall with the old school explosion. It's a very hard word to say. During the match, Rob Van Dam distracted Justin Uncredible. This is Steve Corino's third defense. He did 68. Credible did 53. Just Incredible, when I did this, he got mad that he was putting over Steve Corino, and he did 15 points less than Steve Corino. No improvements. Negatives is odd heel face, I guess. Oh yeah, both heels. It would do that. What is going on with these fucking promos? I gotta go in and check my product, because this is getting on my nerves. Anyways, Rob Van Dam attacks him. The segment did okay. 57. 61, I expected worse if I'm being honest. We'll say goodbye to Steve Corino, Jamie Noble, and Scotty Anton has been losing a lot. Point you out as a good example, give you a hug, and tell you that you're awesome. Steve Corino was very happy with that. We're gonna be back, and I'm gonna check my product for some stuff. Oh, I have some stuff to tell you guys after this, so I'll be back. First thing though is that Kid Cash is gone for 3 days, and also on a different show, Super Crazy got injured for 5 months. We're gonna try to do surgery. It's successful, so we'll be back in 3 months. And let me show you the other thing with that. I need to pause it so there's no spoilers. So, I'm gonna just say it now. I hired Sabu. I had plans for Sabu, but guess who signed him? That damn All Japan. All Japan screwed me over again and signed them. So I decided to become friends with All Japan. So now we have a working agreement with All Japan, so they will not steal my wrestlers. Also, we're friends with Zero One. I'm gonna try to be friends with some more companies, so they don't steal my fucking workers. I tried to be friends with WCW, that didn't work. WWF already denied me, so that's not gonna happen. I'm really only gonna be friends with companies that try to steal my workers, so they don't. Pro Wrestling Zero One has Steve Corino, so maybe if we're friends, that's gonna do something. But Sabu is leaving, so the next show will be ECW Homicidal Suicidal Genocidal, which will be Sabu's send off, I guess. And then we have ECW versus APW. So yeah, we're gonna be doing stuff like this, not back to back. I was originally gonna do this show, but then do this show, but I decided just to get this show done with. I can remove it after I'm done with it. My best show yet is Deep Impact. And this next show is probably gonna be my best. This show will be in the tri-state. Just trying to get these ratings up. Is APW based in New England? No, they're not. Okay. Based in Southwest. So. I'm definitely not gonna run a show in Southwest, so. Where are they? What are you, blind? So, their New England popularity is non-existent. Their Southwest popularity is where it's at. But our popularity in Southwest is not that much here. Okay. Go to my main eventers here. I don't think there's any spoilers. I think I already revealed everyone. It's fine. Okay. I guess we're out in the 4th show. Let's figure out a 4th show. It will be week 3. Can't do that on Wednesdays. I can't hold the only free day is Thursday. So I guess week 2 on Tuesday. Week 4 on Tuesday. We have to come up with a show to be in. Here, let me make this show in the Southwest. Southwest. And, Tuesday, put an ECW logo. It's 2 hours because it's basically a house show. ECW. Let's see if they can give us a cool name. 7 Deadly Sins. Gorefest. Yeah, Gorefest. I wonder who's gonna be on that. Anyways, I'll see you for ECW Homicidal, Suicidal, and Genocidal. It's now time for ECW Homicidal, Suicidal, Genocidal in the ECW arena. We start off with a pre-show match. Frankie Kazarian defeats JT Smith, former ECW wrestler, in 6:17 by pin with the Flux Capulator, which I think is a Spanish fly from the top rope, but I'm not sure. Frankie Kazarian with a 43, JT Smith with a 31. He's local talent. We start off with Bad Attitude for the Seki 66 2. This will be a series of matches. This will be a best of 7 or 5. I haven't decided yet. And this will be a best of 5. Yeah, I like that. The winners will get tag title shots. Sure. And about that subpar wrestling in Little Heat, Bad Attitude defeated Second City Saints in 10-17 when David Young defeated Ace Steel. 30 for Rick Michaels, 31 for David, he was off his game. 30 for Ace Steel, 46 for Colt Boom Boom Cabana. Next, we have 44. The tag team champions Mikey Whipwreck and Yoshihiro Tajiri will be facing the tag team of Amish Roadkill and Danny Doring. In a decent match, Amish Roadkill shockingly rolls up Mikey Whipwreck in 8:39 to get the win. Sinister Minister did good. They have great chemistry, pretty good chemistry. 58 from Mikey, 41 from Amish Roadkill. Out of this, we get a 60. Holy fucking shit. About that had good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd. Yoshihiro Tajiri and Danny Doring defeated Danny Doring in 7:39 by promo with a brainbuster. They have great chemistry. 68 from Yoshihiro Tajiri, 54 for Danny Doring. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna run this one back. Jesus. It did a 60 with a face heel divide. Wait, face heel divide? I need to check everything, man. I'm so sick of this. Okay. Face heel divide. Okay. We get a segment after, the two tag teams brawl, Chris Canyon interferes, I'm gonna just change Mikey's gimmick, it's getting on my nerves. It doesn't affect anything, it's not how you spell it. But it doesn't affect anything, but it's an annoying note. We get a 57, CW Anderson and Easy Money team up to defeat Tommy Dreamer and Joey Matthews when CW Anderson defeats Joey Matthews by cheating. I didn't write that down, but 43 for Joey, 66 for Tommy, 46 for Easy, and 56 for C-Dub. Joey's improving. Any negatives? Risks being low. Out of the... Okay, something happened. I have to reset the game, so let's just get back where we were here. Okay. So, we have Sabu versus Rob Van Dam. Sabu's final ECW match is 67. And about that subpar wrestling great heat, Sabu defeats Rob Van Dam in 21:40 by pinfall with a triple jump moonsault. 64 for Sabu, 80 for Rob Van Dam. No improvements. It's a face-to-face match, but this is the send-off for Sabu. Him and RVD, they celebrate after the match. RVD shakes his hand, he's happy. But then, music hits. Steve Corino comes down. He does not want a happy ending for Sabu. He challenges him. Sabu says no, he had his final match against his best friend, but Steve Corino puts the ECW World Heavyweight Championship on the line, and Sabu with RVD and Bill Alfonso by his side accepts Sabu, Steve Corino, a 78. Oh my god, the greatest match we've ever had. And about that subpar wrestling and good heat, Steve Corino defeats Sabu in 17:33 by pinfall with the old school explosion. After Cyrus interferes. This is Steve Corino makes defense number 4 of the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. 69 for Sabu, 79 for Steve Corino. Steve Corino is improving, no negatives. Ooh, holy shit. And that ends the show, but we do have a post-match segment because I've learned my lesson. If I have a segment, put it in the post-show, pretend it's not in the post-show, because every time I fucking do a post-match segment, it does worse in the match and we get damaged. But after the match, Steve Corino celebrated, RVD and Sabu, they team up, they beat down, Steve Corino, Sabu hits triple jump moonsault, he hits his moves on Corino runs away, RVD and Sabu and RVD hug each other, and Sabu says goodbye to ECW for now. The show does a 71. That's all to Steve fucking Corino, which I'm praising. Also, I'm gonna give Sabu a hug, and also Rob Van Dam. I'm gonna tell him he's awesome. Not worthless, he's awesome. Corino was very happy, Sabu was pleased, and RVD was very happy. Wow, that... hopefully we improve, and we're definitely gonna have more shows in the tri-state. So I think my goal, after these set of shows, because I already have these shows planned, I'm gonna keep this show, not delete this show. Where's the hell? There we go. Okay. I already have these shows planned, but, so what I'm gonna do, is that there's 4 weeks, I have a major show in the 4th week, which is always gonna be in the tri-state for now. I'm gonna have 3 shows. Maybe. but I have 3 shows. The final show and 3 other weekly shows. Maybe more. Maybe 4? Maybe 5 shows a month? Maybe 5 shows a month. I'm thinking on this, sorry. Because I want... No. Because there's gonna be 4 shows. The final show, the big events, these shows right here, these are the major events. These will all be in the Tri-State. There will be one other show, probably week 1, 2, or 3, which will be in the Tri-State, and the other 2 will be in New England and Southeast to boost those up. But the 2 Tri-State shows are going to be the bigger shows, just like this one. The Tri-State shows are going to be big shows, but also I should make the other shows pretty big, but not super big. Like the Justin Uncredible one, where there was an ECW War title shot in the main event. Deep Impact is in the greatest show now, and we have a new best match. So, top. That's not what I wanted. I guess we can tour the company. Chris Candido and Rick Steiner. What I want top 100. Jeez. Yep. Steve Corino, Jerry Lynn did a little bit better. So you know what? Because I added Gorefest, this will be the end of the video. I think 2 shows is pretty good. But the next episode will be the APW show and the Gorefest show. See you guys next time.